It was the spring of 1962 in the quiet lakeside town of Carpenter Rocks, South Australia. For these townfolk, this week was no different to any other, but over the coming days, they were to witness one of the most mystifying disappearances the country had ever seen. Nancy J. Watkins, 19, Thomas B. Ford, 21, missing Friday, October 12th. Last seen around 7 p.m. on their way to Point Sturt, the local Lovers Lane. A search party was sent out to scout the surrounding areas for the missing couple. After 2 days, their vehicle was found in a clearing beside the Clayton Reserve, over 10 miles from the point. No bodies were found. Local authorities brought in a police detective from Adelaide to aid in the investigation.
Is there anything you can tell us about the case?
We know the couple had been to the Point Sturt lookout. We found matching tyre marks at the scene that would suggest a hurried escape, but no prints or marks to suggest that either of them had left the vehicle.
So you believe both of them left the scene together?
Yes, at this point we do. No evidence of any wrongdoing from either of the parties, both of which are well respected within the community, and nothing suggests any foul play.
And can you comment on the state of the car?
The vehicle was found to have signs of singed upholstery, seemingly caused by an exposure to extreme high temperatures, the cause of which still remains unknown.
Over the coming days, locals came forth to provide clues into the disappearances. Betty Ann Summers was reading her local paper when she made an unexpected connection to the case.
Yeah, well, I was driving home from work the other night and I saw this car. It was driving like the devil. It wasn't until I saw the papers the next day that I realised that was the same car. Isn't that right, dear?
Yes, dear.
If you ask me, that boy, he's kidnapped that poor girl. I only hope they find her in time.
5 days had passed since the disappearance. No more evidence had surfaced, and officials were reluctant to comment. Then, on the morning of Wednesday, the 17th of October, Nancy J. Watkins was found. She was malnourished, but alive.
Miss Nancy J. Watkins has been under direct care for the past 3 days and is now physically fit to return home. Currently, she has no recollection of the night of her disappearance or of the 5 days that transpired. We have a psychiatrist flying in from Melbourne tomorrow who specialises in cases such as these and will aid in the recovery of Miss Watkins and potentially the whereabouts of Mr. Ford.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Dr. Charles Wright. I'm a psychiatrist specializing in the use of hypnotherapy, specifically hypnotic regression. I'm here hopefully to help the young Miss Watkins recall the missing time, which is unaccounted for.
And how exactly does this work?
Well, when someone experiences a deeply traumatic event, it is common for them to bury it deep in their subconscious, essentially to forget that it ever happened. What I hope to do in a safe and controlled environment is to allow Miss Watkins to delve deep in her subconsciousness and retrieve these memories. Nancy, I want you to listen to my voice. Hear nothing but the sound of my voice. Now slowly breathe in, out, in, out. That's it. Just let your body relax and focus on my voice. Now I want you to take us back to the night at Point Sturt with you and Thomas.
I love you, Nancy Watkins.
I love you too.
Why don't we get married?
Why do we need to be married? Why can't it just be like this?
Because I want you to be mine. I want us to spend our lives together.
We don't need to be married to be together.
But Dad said that...
We have the rest of our lives to get married. We don't need to rush it for anyone. What? What is it? What is it?
I don't know, I've got this strange feeling like we're being watched. Probably nothing.
Come on, we should probably get going anyway.
Yeah. You're right.
Quarantine on nuclear.
Nancy, it's okay.
Thomas!
Everything is okay. Nancy, what happened then? Where did you go?
Nancy Watkins.
Where are you, Nancy? What can you see?
Thomas! Thomas!
I thought we were going to be together forever.
We can't. We can't be.
Listen to me. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice.
stop.
Okay, bye.
Can you update us on the case?
The results of the hypnosis session were inconclusive. We were unable to gain any insight into the disappearance of Thomas Ford or the unaccounted time Miss Watkins experienced. This case has now been closed until any further evidence may present itself. Thank you.
Although we can only speculate on what really took place over those October weeks, we know Nancy J. Watkins and the people of Carpenter Rocks may never be able to sleep at ease knowing that somewhere out there, the young Thomas B. Ford is still waiting to be found.